Hey everybody, welcome back to the Frugal Christian channel. This is my recent find of treasures. Lately I have been shopping for my son and everything has been kind of kid-centric themed. This time I said, okay, this is my time. I was getting a little sad with COVID and with Hurricane Laura on the way to Texas and Louisiana, and I was just like, okay, let me go shopping and get out for lunch and go do something. So most of this jewelry that you see on the table was from Goodwill today. It was in that vase that's over there on the far right. And I want to zoom in here so you can see it. $24.99. I had a text message from Goodwill that said, okay, all green and red items are half off. So I said, okay, I'm going to take a little risk for $12. I'm going to have fun with $12, and if I get 3 or 4 things out of there, even if I get one thing that I didn't have to buy at the stores at Macy's or at some other store, full price, I'm still making out, and I can update my wardrobe and have fun. I'm going to show you the receipt real quick too, just so you see that I'm not making up these numbers. There's the receipt there with $12. That's the vase of jewelry. She even gave it to me for 50 cents off. The two $4 items I'm going to show you, those are special jewelries that I found separately. And then the $2.49 is going to be my North Face workout capris that I found, and a swim top for $1.87. Total $26.06, which would be the price of one sale pair of shoes at Macy's that I thought about buying. Alright, so again, this is a way for me to update my stuff. I'll zoom in up close to some of my favorite items that were in there. So this white one here, you can't see it in the lighting as much, but this is a shiny rhinestone, kind of like a diamond-y one. It's a statement necklace. That's a cool piece. The little white chunky bracelet, I'll probably wear that. This bracelet here is a bangle. To me, it looks like it's real silver. I can't see a 925 stamp on it, but I think it is. I'm going to try to clean that up afterward and use that. This peach colored one and the blue one, I'm going to wear those for work or dress, kind of cute necklaces. Some of the stuff that's totally not my style, I'm just going to give it away to other people, whether it's a little kid or a neighbor or a friend. People of different age groups. I'll find people who like stuff. This is a pair of moonstone earrings that if you turn it at different angles, it changes colors. So that was kind of fun to go with my Aurora Borealis collection of things. Classic standard gold heart earrings. There's a little Christmas pin down there. Little reindeer earrings, and a couple bracelets here that are more modern. Classic heart gold earrings. And there's a couple watches. One is a incline watch, and this other one is a watch that wraps around double on your wrist. A couple bead necklaces. This is the one I bought separate for $4. I thought it would just go good with work clothes or church clothes. This is a beautiful brooch. I'm going to zoom in on this so you can see how cool this is. It's kind of like Givenchy. It kind of looks like also something you would use at a wedding or at a fancy dress-up occasion, where you put this at your bust line or somewhere on a fancy belt that goes around your waist of your dress to accentuate it and to glamorize it. And then this was a funky little double-pronged, trendy kind of a ring. Alright, so that was the jewelry. I definitely got my $12 worth out of that, plus this was $4 and $4. And then up here is the swim top I told you I got for $1.87. It's like a swim dress top, like a mommy kind of a one, classic navy blue with gingham. And then this is my North Face workout pants, $1.87. Again, whether I'm doing gardening work in them or whatever, running errands, it makes it a good deal for me to use, and I don't feel bad if I have to throw it away from getting out grubby. Alright, and then separately I want to show you another find that I had. Right next to this thrift store, there's also a consignment shop that I go to sometimes to get things that are maybe a little bit more, how do you say, picky in their selection, you might say. Or it's a newer quality, but it's not $4, you know. So this particular set was actually from Goodwill. This one was $7.99, and it has these really cute, I'm a sucker for like rhinestones and girly stuff because I need it to make me feel feminine still. These two are Carlos Santana, both the pink ones and this pair. They were brand new. They had no wear and tear whatsoever on the bottom of the shoe. I think these were $10 or less, maybe there were 6. And then this pair for sure was 15, brand spanking new. The tags were on it, no texture whatsoever. I wore these this weekend for the first time. Nobody had worn them before that, and those were only $15. So, still cheaper than buying a pair of shoes on the internet or in a store. All right, so real talk about other things going on in life right now, to give you ideas and whatnot. Let's see, I told you that we were working on the Dave Ramsey program to reduce our overall grocery shopping bill. So Dave Ramsey and Chris Hogan said that millionaires, the study that they did on millionaires said that millionaires spend on average $412 a month on groceries. So my husband and I are trying to break that down, which is about $100 a week on groceries. Each weekend we write out a list of what we want to eat Monday through Friday. We write down what ingredients or things would go with it, and then we write out the list of what we have versus what we need to buy. So sometimes like you have bread left over and you don't need to buy it that week, but you might need to buy it the next week. Or sometimes if you buy a big bag of chicken wings, you might have enough to last you 3 or 4 meals out of that. So we write it out, and then when I go to the grocery store, I literally take out my phone and I plug it into the calculator on my phone. I'm old school that way. I'm sure other people use apps and other things to do it that way. And then I take my manual list, my paper list, and I cross off the items. So we do that, and we've done this for 4 weeks now, and we averaged out to be about $432. And then my husband buys the bulky things at Costco. So he'll buy better quality of meat and things like that, but bulker for a better price than we could get at the regular store. And then we'll break it down if we need to in the freezer. We'll make it into smaller packs if we need to. So we've been doing that, and it's been working, and we're very thankful. And then we do it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and even dessert or snacks. So that's been good. And then the most recent activity that we've been doing, which is a bigger task, a bigger dollar item in the grand scheme of things, but it's kind of like a one-time thing, is we live out in the rural kind of countryside. Not super country like ranches, but still populated enough. But basically our fence estimate was originally $9,000 to do our property. And so then our neighbor who moved in recently, he had a fence done, and we got a quote from him of who he used because it looked really nice and they did a great job. And then that ended up being a lot less than the other quote was. So it was like $5,400 plus some extra money if we put in gates. So we decided we've been weighing it out and looking at the numbers, and what we're going to do is we'll split the cost with our in-laws because we live all in the same property, so 2 households on one property. We're going to put in the fence, the initial fence, and get that done, and then we're going to buy the gates and the motor system to make it work electronically and run the power to it, and the buttons that you press in your car so you can open and close your gate automatically. We're going to do that in 2021 most likely because we want to save and pay cash for everything we do. We don't want to put it into credit cards or on debt. You never know what tomorrow holds, whether there's a Hurricane Laura coming in your community, or whether it's COVID that wasn't planned on having a pandemic, or whether it's somebody gets laid off or somebody gets sick, or who knows what, or somebody wins the lottery. So either way, we want to be frugal and modest and live within our means or live under our means. And that is what we have going for us. And then once we do that, we're going to put up more plants and secure the property. It'll also increase the property value. And like I said, down the line, we'll upgrade our driveway and the fences to include gates for security, for full security, as well as for a little bit more beautification to make it more homey for us. All right, if you have ideas on things that are going on, let us know. You can write below or give us your ideas that you have, or if you think certain things in here were cool or a good deal, or if you know something about the jewelry, like maybe who made it, let us know. Otherwise, keep your prayers out there for the people who are getting impacted by Hurricane Laura. It hasn't fully hit land yet, but I'm sure it's going to be a big, messy one. So just pray for those families and those people, those Texas and Louisiana that it's getting impacted by. Stay safe and trust in God. People, don't be afraid. Put your trust in God. And take care. Thanks. Bye.